We are looking at one of the worst sets of all time, folks. The Lego Gift Animals, the Creator 3-in-1. What an awful Lego set. A dog? You kidding me? Hello? It's repetitive. Alright, I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. This set is shit. Alright, what we're really talking about here is Lego Galidor. What? It's Lego Galidor. I have it. Finally, one of the coolest Lego sets in my collection. It is a McDonald's little poly bag that came out years ago. And so I can finally unbox this Lego Galidor experience. It's gonna be so awesome. Alright, alright, there we go. Alright, we gotta be very gentle with these older stuff right here. Alright, that's great. We're gonna dump all this out. Wow, so it comes with an instruction book. That's so cool. I really like that. Alright, okay. Alright, it's getting there. This is really old, guys. It's okay. Wow, Lego Bionicle. This is so nifty. I love Bionicle. Wow, and it comes with a radical poster of Lego Galidor. That is so awesome. Lego Galidor reminds me of Bionicle and Robo Riders. So we know we're in for a very good time. Alright, it is time to build this awesome set. Alright, here we go. That looks about right. Okay. Alright, this is a really tough build, guys. Oh man, they weren't kidding when the age range was like 4+. Okay, so how do you even put this thing in? Okay, don't worry, guys. It takes a little bit of. There we go. All right, yeah. Okay, so this set is pretty gnarly, and any Lego collector should have this set in their collection. All right, look at him go. Look at him move. He's dancing. He's a robot, and robots are pretty cool if you ask me. Okay, so, do I recommend this set? Absolutely, over this dumb gift animal set right here. What are you even kidding me? It's so much better than this Venom street bike, if you ask me, and really over this flower garden set, and even over this Lego book. This Lego book is lamer than the Kiki's Coconut Attack, and it is even cooler than the Space Construction Set, which is what I would be saying if it wasn't for Lego Galidor, this awesome poly bag. Yeah, the Lego HAT is pretty solid, actually. I would give it a 10 out of 10, actually. Also go by the Sonic and Shadow. Well, it's Sonic the Hedgehog, but it's Knuckles and Shadow brickheads. So it's pretty cool, actually, if you get that one. But not as cool as Lego Galidor. What? Oh God, is this what I do? I keep making my bankrupt. This company's going bankrupt, guys. I keep spending all my money on Lego Galidor, and I don't know what to do anymore. Sorry, it's just. It says a lot about a set if I can't even keep it in the whole frame, honestly. But this is officially the Lego soccer set that came out in 2000. This is set 3409. This is kind of a rarity in my collection because honestly, I got this from like my sisters when they grew up. I don't even know where they got this set because they weren't even really into Legos at this point, and they were probably too young to even care about a set like this. So I don't even know where this set really even came from at this point. But this is just one of the coolest things that I do have in my collection. Lego soccer. I am the biggest soccer fan in the whole world. If anyone knows me, they'll know this guy right here, he loves soccer. I can show it to you right now. Woo! Yeah, go soccer. Goal, look at that, baby. I'm gonna do another. So it was pretty cool. Back in the day, Lego had these like really nice little soccer balls, honestly. Like just some really big, bulky plastic. It really doesn't fit, click, or anything with it. It's just pretty much just a ball, like a Zamosphere mold ball, but it's pretty neat, honestly. Very neat little soccer ball thing, and you just put it in there, and then you let your soccer players just rip right at it, and then they fall in these little holes, and then the goalies have to like, and then you gotta be like, go, go, soccer, awesome, oh, yo, oh, I made another goal, look at that. So it's really cool, honestly, that LEGO could incorporate a way to play soccer and make it realistic without having to take liberties with like the LEGO brand itself. So it uses a Technic pin on the bottom, and then it's just able to like flip and bend pretty much, and you could just kind of have a place to put your thumb right there, and it's so nice. Yeah, see, you could just click it in right on in there. Right in there. Look at that. Look at how happy he is right there. And then you could just kind of take a little soccer ball right there, and then, you know, just kind of use your thumb, and then bam, and then, you know, then it clicks right in, then go right in, and bam. Wow, look at that. Also, really want to note, these are some really old stickers. There's a LEGO Adidas branding right here. Even before they even came out with the Skechers, like the little like sneakers that came out for Adidas a couple years back, they had branding rights to it since 2000, which is crazy. You have a classic Arctic theme right over there. LEGO Media, I really don't know what that means, honestly. I don't even know what LEGO means. I don't... Can someone explain? I don't know. LEGO Mindstorms, that's a interesting one, honestly. I'm kind of surprised. They don't even have that like around in like retail anymore. What is LEGO? I don't know LEGO. Mindstorms, oh my goodness, there's just so many Mindstorms. That's great. So many Adidas, what's going on? And then you have like the LEGO soccer theme. Ignore this. The LEGO soccer theme right here. Missing a lot of parts too, if you can't tell. I'm missing quite a bit. Oh, LEGO Technic right there. We got the Technic brand. Let's go. That's insane. And the Legoland, a bunch of Legoland. And www.lego.com. You gotta go check out www.lego.com. I repeat, if you didn't hear me, it's www.lego.com. That's insane. There's a whole sticker literally for that. I'm going to buy a bunch of stickers just so I can have www.lego.com. I like soccer. I have not opened this thing, and you know what's crazy? So this is the official LEGO Club Max figure. He was basically, you know, the whole mascot for the LEGO Club for like years and years. This set is like, I think it's from 2010 right here, yeah, and that's crazy. And what the thing is that I haven't opened this because I've been a little scared. He's not going up in price, okay? Like, legit, I bought this for like $3. It only is really like a $4 or $5 thing anyway. It's not much. In fact, you could basically get this any promotional figure. This was a promotional figure for any LEGO Club member, for VIP, and events and various other retails. I'm just reading this off the Brick Set website. So no joke, I am going to finally open this for your guys' entertainment, and I hope that you hopefully will enjoy this unboxing right here, because really I think that this is one of the greatest sets that has ever existed. One of my favorite polybags. I just really enjoy this set. I just can't examine and explain my excitement for this kind of set. I think it's hilarious. I love it, and I have spent a lot of money to make sure that you guys get the most entertainment and value out of this set. Oh no, I dropped it. Oh crap. Okay, so now we are going to unbox and unveil the minifigure here. Wow, this is a great set. Wow. So we are going to build the Maxwell figure here, and oh my goodness, can I say, he is a fantastic minifigure. Wow. Look at this. He has the drippiest hair right now, a face that just says, I'm $1 million. Look at me go. He is Max a Million. He also has the M for, I can't even pronounce his name anymore. And we're going to look at the backside. Just wow. Just fantastic printing at every angle. Fantastic. All I got to really say is that I'm not a big fan of the helmet holes here. You know, I feel like I feel like the holes on like his side right here, just it kind of ruins everything. I mean, amazing printing, by the way, just amazing. But I really think they really butchered the minifigure here. I mean, you had such great, amazing printing on the side legs here, but I think you really butchered it. I just think this set is just awful. It makes me mad. I hate helmet holes. Well, that is my honest review of the Max Polybag. I hope you guys really enjoy. Oh, you scared me for a second there. Hello and welcome to SMIBB Bricks. This is a LEGO Animal Crossing Maple's Pumpkin Garden review set. This is gonna be totally epic. Alright, Animal Crossing just released an official LEGO merchandise. That's so sick. My favorite character just happens to be Maple. This is Maple. I believe this is an animal, and it even has the official Nintendo license. How sick could that be? Whoa, look at that. It's Maple herself. This is so epic. Yo, this is an awesome, extremely cool set because it comes with a very nice ladder. We love the ladder. This tree is sick. Maple is so cool. Has another tree that's like 2 trees. That's insane. With a little water pot. Oh my gosh. And this mold. Oh my goodness. This mold is so freaking epic. I love it. Printing awesome. And wait a minute. Yeah, my eyes didn't deceive me. This is Maple's Maple's Pumpkin Garden, and there's no pumpkin. Where'd it go? Where's the pumpkin? She's supposed to have a pumpkin. You had something to do with this venom, didn't you? No, you're too innocent in all this. It was you, misprinted Tahu. I'm sorry. It was you. The Rise of Skywalker's too easy of a jab. I just can't even. Unbox Holly. Crap. I gotta look around, guys. Where could the pumpkin have gone? Oh. Jala, come on! You have the pumpkin, don't you? You have the pumpkin. Where's the pumpkin? There we go. There's the pumpkin, you little rascal. I knew you and Vincent Van Gogh were behind this all along, you little rascal. Oh, you silly Billy. You thought you could get away with this, huh? Well, you can't. You can't. I'm sorry this review was gone to waste, but this is an awesome Animal Crossing LEGO set. I just couldn't be so phenomenal. I mean, Maple is just such an awesome character. Great pumpkin, great tree, good little build. This is an excellent $5 set. Definitely worth purchasing. So I hope you enjoyed this review of Maple's Pumpkin Garden. This was epic. I don't even know how anything like this can even happen, honestly. I mean, I have 3 of the 6 original Matoran collectibles here. There were 6 of these little guys that were McDonald's polybags back in 2001. I found this guy when I was at the Midwest Gaming Classic this weekend, and honestly, it was one of the coolest experiences I've been to. This is my 3rd year going to the Midwest Gaming Classic. I knew there would be a vendor who would be selling Bionicle, and of course, I had to go and snatch him up. This was the only thing that was selling there when I could get there, but honestly, I'm just so crazed that I even have either of these 3, because I'll tell you a little quick story here. These 2 right here, I got Jala, and I got this other one that's I thought it was Holly, but it's not. It's the other name. I don't remember. But you know what? I even have this Holly already that I got not too long ago, honestly. You know what? This is a cool Holly. I like this Holly, but that's not the point of this. So I got these 2 last year, and I got them at a really great deal. So honestly, I was really ecstatic to finally get them. And then I finally got my boy Matoro. Got Matoro right here, and I got his Kanohi disc. And I was actually way more excited to get the Kanohi disc too, because I never actually had an original one, and this does go with him perfectly. So I had to get him, of course. But I think one of the craziest parts is that I have all 3 of these, and I have the original Holly. Wait Wait, this isn't Holly. Oh my gosh, I did it again. I got the Ninja Turtles coming out of their shadows, cassette tape. How did I keep doing this? Oh man. Okay, I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry. It was trying to get the bit's done. It's not a bit, actually. This actually happened to me in real life. It just happened now, and it happened another time before, but I wasn't recording it, so you guys wouldn't have known. Whatever. Besides, this is one of the coolest things that I finally have in my collection, and honestly, I didn't even spend any more than like $30 on getting all 3 of these. Now, of course, they were used, but I think this is still one of the coolest things to get, and now I'll try to eventually get the other 3 so I can actually do a way more in-depth video with this. But honestly, I also wanted just to speak on what I did also at the Midwest Gaming Classic, because I do a lot of videos and photography for JTV Entertainment, and his video will be put up right before this video, so the link will be in the description below. And I also was filming around the room with Guys, Games, and Beer, and I also did a video for them, and that will also be in the link in the description below. It was one of really great experience from this year, and honestly, I wanted to get to that vendor hall, and I got what I wanted, and it was one of the coolest things. I didn't know he would be there, but you know what? I have 3 out of the 6. It's a perfect little thing to add to my collection, and honestly, I want to do way more with Bionicle, and so eventually what I want to do is I want to start doing a lot more videos for Bionicle, and this is the way I'm going to start. And if you guys really want me to, I will. And just for you guys too, I'm also going to unbox the brand new Holly Lego set. I did it again. Oh man. Well, I will also unbox this too next time, and so you'll get to see all of that in one of the latest next new videos coming up. So let me know if you want more Bionicle content. Don't like and don't subscribe. That would be stupid. Why would you do that? Don't do that. Also, don't ask me why, but I have all 6 of these Hordika minifigures. I mean, I don't even know how I got them all somehow. This is like the least favorite wave. How did this even get in my collection? How did he get in my collection? What? You're not a part of them. That's weird. They all have weapons too. This is so weird. Where did you come from? Fair warning, I also recorded this video before the finale, so I have no idea what's going to happen in the finale, so I mean, there's literally no spoilers on this video. The Lego Bad Batch. Now, I am a huge fan of the Bad Batch that Star Wars has been coming out with for the past couple of years. Season 3, I will say, has been phenomenal, with very few little minor nitpicks I can even say about it. But honestly, it's been one of my favorite Star Wars shows, and honestly, it's for truly hardcore Star Wars fans at this point, especially fans of the prequels and Clone Wars show. And honestly, like, at this point, the one thing that's, like, kind of on everyone's mind is, like, this is really the only stuff we have for Bad Batch. Now, granted, there is the Justifier Lego set, and I also say, like, I can't even justify purchasing that set, even when it was even at $100. So at this point for me, this is the only Bad Batch set I have, including the Omega figure that I had to buy separately. I waited until the Advent Calendar came out, but even then, I just brought it off Bricklink. So I do have every Bad Batch member, and you're like, okay, well, wait, why is AZ even in here? This is from Republic Bricks. That, I mean, I can't remember if I even got it for like one of the like the free like shipping things or whatever. Maybe I paid like $5 for it. I don't remember. I just got it from Republic Bricks. It's pretty sick. It's pretty sweet. I thought it would round out all my characters, especially since I have Gonky from the Bad Batch shuttle anyway. And that's what I kind of really wanted to talk about is, first of all, I want to look back at this set that came out almost 3 years ago of August of 2021. That came out literally right after Season 1 just dropped, and it was that perfect set that I was like, okay, well, now it finally got made right after the first season. And then, sadly, in the middle of Season 3, it's now blown up and now destroyed. So, sadly, like, this ship is kind of like how I feel about, like, the Razor Crest. But, honestly, I've had way more of an attachment to the Marauder than I ever had with the Razor Crest because, honestly, I just kind of, vibe this look a lot better. It's just a like modified like Republic shuttle essentially, and then they made it kind of a home, even though it was never made to be like a cargo vessel or like a place where you would want to live. You know, it was just a transport shuttle here to there. So it makes a lot of sense, or it doesn't really make sense, but it makes sense within the show. And then they included 2 speeder bikes and pretty much all the Bad Batch members except for Omega that came with the Justifier and the Advent Calendar. And at this point, I think with Bad Batch, the thing that I kind of feel the most disappointed in is that besides like 2.5 sets in Lego, they haven't really fully embraced how much stuff they could do with Lego Bad Batch right now. I mean, my biggest pitch right now is honestly just do a battle pack, or an Imperial Commando battle pack, or even just a TK Trooper battle pack, just something with it, or combine both. Honestly, there's just so many great ideas they can do, especially since there's so much part of that lore and that era in Star Wars where I feel like there's so many ships they can do. And honestly, this is bare minimum. They could literally just do an Imperial V-Wing again. Because honestly, this was from 2011, and then the last one I think was 2016 they last did a V-Wing, the red one. They should just honestly do an Imperial V-Wing like this again. And I think honestly for like $30, this would be like a perfect set to for like Star Wars, for it would fill the prequel and original trilogy, and also filling out the Bad Batch as a whole. Because honestly, this is from Revenge of the Sith technically, an extended universe stuff, because this is seen at the end of Revenge of the Sith. So no joke, next year when it is the anniversary for Revenge of the Sith, I kind of think this is a perfect set, and would fill in the Bad Batch. You could just throw in a Bad Batch minifigure, maybe even a TK Trooper in that kind of set. That is my biggest pitch for 2025. I've actually always wanted to mention this, by the way, too. So Wrecker's little armor plate right here, I've always liked this because in the set that I've gotten, I don't think anyone else has actually gotten it besides me. When I got it like day one, because I ordered day one, they gave me an extra one of these, and I'm not sure if this was intentional for the set, but in the instructions and the inventory, there was only one of these pieces, but I got two of these pieces. And honestly, I always thought the Wrecker armor plate, I mean, it's perfect for him. Actually works very well for Hunter, honestly, as well, just with kind of the shaping a little bit of it. I'm kind of because Hunter is a good figure, but I feel like looks a tiny bit barer of bones, honestly, and I do think it looks better with this. I mean, it just does look so much better, honestly, with that kind of armor plate. I always kind of prefer it, but you guys can have your own opinions with that if you like it or not, honestly, if you want to comment what you think about that kind of thing. But I do want to just go over one last thing. It's honestly just these minifigures. I mean, I think they nailed a lot of the minifigure designs, and honestly, I mean, besides the obvious okay, Echo maybe should have had its own unique arm, just little arm I mean, I gotta just say, with the minifigures, I think there's only two things that most people can usually agree on. I think Echo should have had a more unique arm, even though I'm fine with just having a more gray arm. It's able to hold stuff, even though, he technically can't do that. I do think, honestly, I do like this Omega from the Season 1 variant, but I do prefer a Season 2 and 3 variant at this point in LEGO Star Wars that they can make, and hopefully they will. Tech is an interesting mold. I do actually really dig it, but honestly, I'm surprised that we haven't just gotten a regular Crosshair, just in his original Bad Batch uniform. We only have his Imperial version, and I do think that's the only, to be honest, I can take or leave a new Omega, honestly, but I do really think having Crosshair's original armor, especially since it showed back up in Season 3, I love his Imperial look, honestly, and it's one of the most unique Stormtrooper variants, technically, as well. I mean, all of them are all unique Clone Trooper variants. I'm glad we all have, all these figures, but I feel like that's really the only thing with this, with anything they do in the future, and would really top off what I really think Bad Batch is just kind of one of the most underrated and underutilized themes or sub-themes in the LEGO Star Wars as a whole, because I do think they could do a lot. And honestly, with this just Royal Republic Brooks, but I feel like there's just so much potential in a lot of characters and a lot of things in Clone Wars and Bad Batch that they could really pull from at this point, and honestly just make maybe another set or two at least, hopefully by next year. I'm vouching for a V-Wing, bare minimum. V-Wing is just also Revenge of the Sith, so that's why I'm even putting this in this idea realm right now. And you can even see right there, I have a custom Republic Commando right there, and honestly that's just more Imperial Commando at this point. So people want those kind of figures right there. It would be perfect. But let me know what you guys all think about more LEGO Bad Batch sets, and maybe if they do another animated show that's rumored by Dave Filoni right now, what do you think they'll make, and what. This is the brand new Clone Commander Cody. We finally got the Brickhead 4 Commander Cody, and I'm pretty sure this is the first Clone Trooper Brickhead. So this is a very, very exciting set to finally pick up, honestly. And especially since, it's pretty much the first truly named Clone Trooper that we've ever really gotten, and movie-wise, it's he's the most important. He's the big one, and honestly, He looks fantastic. Cody, this is a fantastic little brickhead. Actually, what I didn't even know is that he has the little hologram. He has the little hologram right here on the little box right here. It shows it like, you know, the scene from Order 66, and then it kind of replicates it right here, and I think that's a perfect little detail to add for this set. The printing right here is just fantastic, and even right here, I mean, like, my favorite design element is they're using the wand piece from Harry Potter. I'm pretty sure this is actually Voldemort's wand from Harry Potter, actually, very specifically, and I really love that detail. Even love the printing right here. It's on both sides. I mean, this is just honestly one of the best LEGO brickheads that we've ever gotten. I mean, what is there to even say more about LEGO brickheads? Well, there is one thing. I did a brickheads video way back in the day, like 6 months ago, and I kind of want to go back because honestly, I got a lot more brickheads than just this, and I think it's a perfect opportunity because after getting this brickhead, I'm just a huge brickheads fan. I'm a big header. Wait. You know, the craziest part is that I'm comparing these two right here, because this is the Commander Cody brickhead, and then this is the buildable figure from 2015, and it's kind of strange that in both these, like, kind of sub-themes, he's the only clone to be in both of these kind of sub-themes, because there was no other, like, clone trooper for the buildable figure and for brickhead, so I thought that was an interesting little comparison right there. I mean, besides the Commander Cody brickhead, I do have many, many more, way more interesting ones. I do have the Shadow and Knuckles one from February. I mean, I love freaking Shadow. Like, this is such a fantastic, this is probably one of my favorite brickheads in my entire collection, honestly. I just, you know what, getting Shadow in LEGO was great as a minifigure, but this is just a cherry on top, honestly. And who could forget about Knuckles? He just had his own TV show. It's the Wade Whipple and Knuckles show. We love Wade Whipple and we love Knuckles. This was just a great way to reminisce on the show, honestly. This was just a fantastic way, you know, for the first time to get the Knuckles show Lego set. So this was great. This is a great way of getting the Knuckles. Okay, the bit's over. And also, why not? I mean, these were from two completely different sets, but these are a perfect pairing. The Return of the Jedi Luke, and this was the Vader from the Obi-Wan show, but it's the same Vader, so whatever, who gives. But it's Darth Vader. I thought these were a perfect pairing, and two fantastic brickheads as well. Alright, so I'm going to go through every brickhead that is in my collection, and this time I'm going to do it better. I have Sonic, Tails, Alex, Lando, Warwick Davis, R2-D2, Duncan Idaho, Leia Organa, Ahsoka Tano, Jesus, the guy who stole Cody's antenna, Dumbledore, a snake, the guy, Hagrid, Tusken Raider, literally me, Alvin Simon Theodore, merchandise, literally me, L, Demigorgon, Captain Jack Sparrow, the Mandalorian, not the, he's the, Rey Palpatine, Ben Solo, I think she was the one that killed Gary Oldman. Now this seems a little redundant to even talk about this, because this set has been talked to death, honestly, but the LEGO Captain Rex Y-Wing is probably the most sought after set that came out in June, and probably is going to come out this year, to be honest, at least for, like, in a relatively cheap set. There's a lot of sets, and even like the Lord of the Rings, Mordor, Eye of Sauron set that just came out too, like, that's obviously a more sought after set, obviously, but this is definitely a set where, like, people want to get the minifigure. It's in a really, really cheap set for $13, and I had to literally wait in the longest line I've ever had to wait at a LEGO store ever just to get this, and there was literally only like 3 left in stock, so I was very fortunate to get this, like, as when I could. And to be honest, I'm happy to get this set finally. Like, I was someone that, like, I could never afford that money to just spend one set on $600. And I know that that's kind of like where the biggest controversy is, but you know what? At this point, for me, it's just nice to have this in hand finally, and finally getting a minifigure that I and so many others have really sought after for, especially this Captain Rex. I think he's fantastic. I love the little Pauldron here. The printing is amazing. Everything about Captain Rex I really do love. There's helmet holes. That's awful. And honestly, this was like the one thing I really did want from the set. Like, obviously the Captain Rex figure I really wanted, but the Y-Wing, they finally have a blue Y-Wing, and this is the first time ever that we've gotten it from Season 7 of Clone Wars and Bad Batch and other, you know, Star Wars media, and I thought this was like one really exciting time to finally get it, especially since I do have the 2016 Microfighter Y-Wing. This actually came in a book, and I I actually do have the book of it. It was Build Your Own Adventure, and it was one that's like really cool because it came with this and a minifigure, just like a Rebel pilot, and then it had like a bunch of different like builds you can make with like the Lego Star Wars universe, and it was cool. I mean, this is like, because it was only this one for a microfighter, quote unquote. This wasn't in the microfighter line. The 2019 one from whatever the Rise of Skywalker, whatever that one was, I don't remember. I don't care. This is the other version of it, so the earliest, and you can kind of see right here, like this new one is so much bigger, honestly, and like the size comparison, and like honestly the $3-4 increase on it, it shows. It really does show, and I actually think this is a really perfect kind of price for it too. I mean, you will be happy to even just get a Y-Wing, a nicely solid build Y-Wing, even though it's a microfighter. I know a lot of people would rather have like a $70 version of it. But Captain Rex is really what's worth it. And just for the whole money that you get out of it, I think it's way worth it. And now I'm even gonna like have all the minifigures together, because now Captain Rex and a Commander Cody, who could beat that? And then you got, oh, look at that, it's that guy, it's the officer from a battle pack, and then the Vaughn, who can forget about Matthew Vaughn right there? He's so awesome, so cool. And then you have the specialist, that's so cool too. And then you get the one without the weird helmet holes. This is perfect. This is what everyone wants right there. Shut up, Cody, you're moving. Get out of here, Cody. And then you have the 2013 one, and then get out of here. Who cares about you? Who cares? Ian cares. But honestly, I think what I really want to put together, get out of here, is the fives right here. You get a finally Captain Rex and fives. These are the two that honestly go really well together, honestly. And you know what? Just to finish Domino Squad off, get out of here, you get a little Echo right there too. Now that feels a lot complete. Actually, wait, I take that back. There you go. Now you can finally recreate the Rookies episode from Season 1 of Clone Wars. Get out of here, Vaughn, you're in Season 7. This is finally a complete collection of Season 1, Episode 6, Rookies of Clone Wars, and that's all anyone really cared about, honestly. But no one cares, because you know what? Now we have the Bad Batch, and no one cares about any of them right there. Boom. Now you have the Bad Batch and Captain Rex. Oh, I'm sorry. Get out of here. Boom, you're dead. There we go. Okay, he's dead too. I don't know. He might be dead. I think he died. I think he's gonna die before the next news show, whatever. You're in Rebels, so get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, Bad Batch Season 4. It's the Bad Batch 2 Season 1. I cannot wait for the new Dave Filoni show. It's gonna be Star Wars, The Bad Rebels, Season 5. Tech comes back and kills all of them. It's now Tech. Tech's the one that's alive. And then Rex is gonna show up. And then it's gonna be Cody. Cody's not AWOL. He's a clone of Palpatine now. It's just the Commander Cody show now. There you go. See, and now you got it. And then, for good measure, we're gonna put Scorch in. Now we got Scorch. That's awesome. We got Scorch. That's awesome. And then, oh no, a Darth Vader cameo. And now you've made the ultimate Star Wars show that will appease anyone. And then, oh no, what's this? Chopper. Oh, it's Chopper. Oh my gosh. And what the fuck? A xenomorph? Where did you come from? It's Alien Romulus. Now, everyone, we get to finally talk about Alien Romulus, my most hyped movie of 2024. I cannot wait for Alien Romulus. Now, did you know that James Cameron and Ridley Scott have already seen the movie already? That's insane. That's crazy. And I really think that this is going to be one of the most anticipated movies that no one's going to think. It's going to make $1 billion. And also, it's made by Disney, so everyone loves Disney Fox. It's amazing. And then Clone Commando. And now we win, and then, oh, look at that. Captain Rex shows up in Alien Romulus, and kicks the shit out of Xenomorph. There we go. And that's honestly my thoughts on the Captain Rex. I hate Lego. I hate Lego so much. This is the reason. Lego has relied too much on Despicable Me. I feel like it's just everywhere, honestly. They're coming out with so many sets and so many, it's too much, okay? It's just too much, and this is where I draw the line. This is it. This is all I accept. So I have to review this brand new Minions Jetboard, whatever that means. So I'm gonna say this. This figure right here, this Minion, came in a much larger set, and I bought that larger set that I did not make a review for because, come on, I don't need to make a review for every set I buy. And so I had to spend thousands of dollars on whatever other set that I may or may not have, and you cannot, here nor there. And now it comes in this cheap set? This is ridiculous. This sucks. This set sucks. This set, awful, dreadful. It's not even, what, I haven't seen this in the movie, the jet board. Are you kidding me? Nah, I'm only in this for the figure, and this figure rocks. This figure is awesome, and this figure has a awesome ice ray thing. I don't think it was ever in the movies, ever, so I don't even know. I don't even know at this point. You know what? I take it back. This is way better than this stupid figure that came in so many different sets. Gross, awful, gross, negligent. And you know what? This is what I gotta say for Lego. This is what I really have to say. I have a lot of words for how unpleasant this set is, how disgusting, nasty, terrible, dreadful, ghastly, horrid, vile, foul, abominable, horrendous, objectionable, loathsome, sickening, gruesome, sick-making, icky, from hell, hopeless, unsatisfactory, pathetic, egregious, few three Vogel slang. Oh wait, no, that's just all these words right here. All those words is exactly how I feel about this new Minion set right here. And you know what? If any of you buy the new Minions jet board, you'll be pleasantly surprised for a $5 excellent figure right here. You're gonna get a good figure, a good little side build, and you get the Ice Ray from Despicable Me 1. What? I meant the Freeze Way. I didn't look that up at all. So you know what? This is a solid set. And what are we to judge? This is from Despicable Me 4. So it hasn't even come out yet. Let's get out of here. It's a good set. It's a really, really good set. And not gonna lie though, this actually does have a good figure. This is a good figure. This is a pretty solid figure actually. It's a good Minion. It's a pretty. Oh no! I'm a Harry Potter fan! I'm just kidding. I am a Harry Potter fan. And you know what? I'm not ashamed to admit it, because this is the brand new LEGO Harry Potter Polybag, Draco and the Forbidden Forest. Now this just dropped and released, and it's okay. Okay? It's gonna be okay. This is whatever. It's this out. This is a little new polybag. It has Draco Malfoy with a, I'm not a nerd, so I don't know his owl's name. $5, it's okay. And I think anything with a minifigure in a polybag is already worth $5, seeing as like minifigure like packets are already $5 at this point. So really, this is already worth it. And especially since you also get an owl, a little spider, and just a nice little build, honestly. And you know, it's Draco in the Forbidden Forest. It's the most iconic scene in movie history, people. I can't believe they haven't made it yet. But I think it's a polybag that really stands on its own. I mean, you get a basic little younger Draco Malfoy from like the earlier movies, and you get, you know, an owl and a little build. There's really not much to say with this kind of set. But I do think what I am gonna say is how it compares with the rest of the polybags that come out in the past couple years. Now these are all the polybags that have come out since 2020. This one with the little Harry Potter right here with the little dinner table right here came with Hedwig. You have the 2021 Hermione like chamber. It has like her little like desk pad right here. Basically a little bookshelf right here. In 2022 was probably my favorite one. We had the Dumbledore in Hogwarts where you can make like 8 alternate builds with this. And also came with these like little pads right here. Dude, I'm not even gonna know what these things are. I don't know. It's cool, whatever. And then we have the one from last year. It's the little Quidditch set, and it comes with a little golden snipe. Yeah, Severus Snape. His name is Severus Snape. That's what he looks like in the movie. Pretty movie accurate, I would have to say. But I will say, in comparison with all 5 of these sets, I will say they all pretty much stack up. Harry Potter has done a really excellent job of putting in some really nice characters into very cheap sets for $5. I will say that Dumbledore for $5 was really worth it. And the rest of them are pretty nice. Like they have like small little scenes that you get to build out, and I do feel like it is pretty much worth it, especially since, you get a Harry, Hermione, and now a Draco in very cheap sets like this. I think it's worth it. I'm going to go on a limb already right now and say that it's probably going to be a Ron Weasley set that's probably going to come out next year, especially since we already have, pretty much most of the main cast already. So I think it'll make a lot of sense for that kind of thing. Really, this is just a genuine review and just general comparison, because really, this is just a little tree build here, while the rest of them were more Hogwarts associated. So really, this is this is different. This is the most different than we've gotten comparatively to these. These are recreating some smaller scenes, and that's all these polybags are really doing, and I think it does a really excellent job at doing that. Besides the Quidditch scene, which is just these two are just miniatures, and these three here are just little scenes from a movie. So it's okay. There's not really this one, but it's a little piece of Hogwarts, and I think it does a really good job at that. I also have other figures too. Who cares? But Harry Potter's is the weird thing. I don't even collect sets for them. I just collect the polybags, and I collected the minifigures. I got my own Ron Weasley and Voldemort. Got the blister pack from 2-3 years ago. Got his Dolby minifigure. He has this little sock, little sock. And I have a Newt Scamander, because it was $2 on Bricklink, because no one cares about Fantastic Beasts. That third movie gets a little overhated, but it had everything going against it. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't care. It's fine. It's funny that they're just totally avoiding Fantastic Beasts and are just gonna reboot the whole series. This is about the Lego set. This is just a weird side tangent. It's actually kind of sad. Oh, something I didn't even mention right here in this set. So if I'm gonna turn off this lamp right here. This is a little glow in the dark piece. This is actually the coolest part of the set, I'm not even gonna lie. So just get it for the glow in the dark piece is what I'm saying. Just get that. Oh my gosh, how did I not even notice? It's the same owl. It's the same owl. Okay, gonna put the last stud on there, and perfect. Oh, you're perfect. What an awesome set you are. Hello? Is anyone there? Wait, what are you? What? I bought you last year. What are you doing? What the? Hey. Come on. You're not still mad that I put you away, right? This is just objectively better. It has a nice little carrot, and it has a nice little Easter egg build. You understand, right? You're just okay, you're just okay. Even the Easter egg's not that great. Come on, you're just a New Year's, a little gift with promo. You're just another gift with purchase that came in from last year. Come on, I got a new one. Come on, you're just a stupid little polybag. We could work this out, right? Can we? Hello and welcome to SMIBB, and we got a brand new review for the LEGO Ninjago Dragon Rising Tournament Training Ground Polybag. Wow, what a mouthful. This is just a name. This is just a really long name for it. Oh man, Cole, you just died. Now, I think one of the greatest things that Ninjago has done with their polybags for the past couple years, I think this is the second year they've done a polybag with 2 minifigures. Because usually a minifigure is usually $5. You know, you get like the minifigure packets, and they're usually just $5 with a small build, like equivalent to this. But a polybag is like, nope, screw it, we're gonna put 2 figures in it, which makes these sets always the most worth it. And honestly, they're never slacking. These are 2 of some of the fantastic minifigures, and I really haven't kept up with Ninjago in years, honestly. But this is fantastic, and I actually want to get in. You know, I'll go to Cole first right here. Like, Cole has really excellent printing right here. Like the torso and leg printing is fantastic. Even like a little foot, like 2 little foot lining printing on the bottom here. There's not a lot to really say too much about this. Like, I mean, it's just another great, like, Ninjago Cole figure, you know? And that's just really what it is, honestly. So this is the Wolf Mask Warrior, and honestly, I think this is just a stellar figure. Like, if this was the only figure that came in the set without Cole, it would still be fantastic. I mean, the printing on this is just amazing with all the silvers, and then, like, the contrast between, like, the purples and reds here, and, like, this really, like, chromatic, like, dark chrome lining with the torso, and the legging right here is fantastic, and the Wolverine claws on it, too. You get 2 Wolverine claws, but it's honestly just this mask, and you take off the mask, and it has, like, double-sided head printing right here. He's angry here, no blue eyes, and then a nice little, like, I think that's a little wolf. That's like a wolf snake print on the back there. I don't know. It's probably some dragon wolf. Huh, that's weird. But it's really this mask, this like wolf mask right here that's like purple with red, and it's like a dual molded mask right here, and then there's like the purple and the red just contrasting, but like it's incredible detail, and then you just put it on. I have no idea what even this is, but this is awesome. I really do really love it, honestly. But even if this set was only just 2 figures, it then comes out with an immaculate build, honestly. Just a nice little tournament style build. You can literally just put your, get out of here. You can literally put your 2 figures on here and have them battle and blah, blah, blah. And then you can literally pull on this lever. So right here, you can pull on the lever and it completely breaks. Yeah, like you could just pull back right here and the 2 red plates break, and then boom, boom, you know, and it's really great, honestly. And the nice thing too is that it does come with an extra sword as well, so you can just kind of remove the hammer right there and give Cole 2 little golden swords as well. Not intentional with the set, but I do think it's nice that it does come, like, I mean, it always comes with extra pieces, but just extra like swords like that too. It's just always a nice touch, and then, you know, Cole just has now 2 swords, and you can even just put the hammer right here. I think there's a lot of, come on. And also right here, it looks like it can attach to like other sets as well, which I think is really nice. This overall is just a really great polybag, honestly. I can't even really make a joke about it, because just generally, I feel like this is just a really great, fantastic polybag. There's not really much to say besides, like, if you just wanted to get a Ninjago polybag or just get something that's cheap, this is it. This might be the contender for one of the best polybags of 2024, and I'm not even joking. I'm not even like the biggest Ninjago fan, and I'm saying that this is probably objectively one of the best ones they've come out with this year. So I'm thinking very highly of this kind of set, honestly. You just get 2 fantastic figures, a pretty solid build, and it's also $5. There's really nothing you can even go wrong with this. Except, why is there so many more of these, and that these come out on the right time and date? But the TIE Interceptor, this is not the TIE Interceptor. The new TIE Interceptor was supposed to come out in May of 2024 and is not released in America. I don't understand. I will complain about this until the day I die, or at least until it comes in the stores and I can just buy the new one. This is the 2012 version from the Planet set, but why isn't the TIE Interceptor in any sets? I don't get it. I don't get it. I would love to review this, but I'm actually mad now. I'm mad. Why do we get this and not this? How do we get this and not this? How do we get a minion and not this? Welcome back to another episode of SMIBB, where we're going to go back and talk about Speed Champions, because Speed Champions just released a brand new polybag, the McLaren Formula 1 car. This is the first Formula 1 car they have done for the Speed Champions polybag line. I would know, because they have all 5 of them right here. Look at that. Because the first one that came out in 2020, well, I'm not a car guy, so there's this one. It's a Lamborghini, so that's pretty cool. I like Lamborghinis. We have a McLaren. Nice little blue McLaren from 2021. It's a pretty sweet McLaren. Look at that. Then there's this one, the Martin Freeman, the Martin Freeman car. This is great. Love Martin Freeman. Very talented. There's this one. This one's pretty sick. This one came out last year. I did a whole review on it last year. This is pretty sick. Love it. Love it. Big car guy, so I love this car. But we're not talking about this one. We're going to be talking about the McLaren Formula One car. Here it is. So this is honestly really spectacular. I would only say the real one downfall of this set is that it actually doesn't have that many pieces in comparison with the rest of these, because the rest of these are near like 100 pieces. This is only 50. 58 pieces. However, you still get in for $5. This is still a genuinely good deal, honestly. I really do love the color scheme with the orange, and even some of the highlights with this like really nice blue that's here, and even like the sticker details. Honestly, genuinely, I'm being serious. This is like really a solid polybag in another solid line of polybags, because the thing is, like with all these Speed Champion sets, they're just some of the best. They're like just some of the genuine best Lego sets to get for this kind of price point right here. Like, they never miss. Every single year, I literally just collect them and pick them up day one whenever I can, because they're just generally so amazing. Like, when I first saw this one, like, I saw this in Target like all the time in like in the front aisles when they, you know, sometimes they do and sometimes they don't, but they still have it for $5. You could pick this up anytime. No one was buying these. But when I saw these two get released, because I saw this one was like a gift with purchase at one point, and I think I wasn't sure about this one last year, but these were like some of the best models. And honestly, this McLaren isn't as strong just because, you know, there's just so little highlights. I will still say it's still a really solid pickup, even though it's probably not as strong as the past 2 years with just how in depth some of this building. Like, for a $5 set, this is, and they use a lot of small pieces. This is like some of the most in-depth building for such a small set. That's just the comparison. This is just a pretty straightforward, and the front of it broke. It's not as solid, but you know what? It's still a great pickup either way in a great lineup of sets. You are just literally spending $25 to pick up all 5 of these. It's still pretty worth it. Also, yes, I got a whole new setup here. I wanted this to look really nice for these kind of videos. Just a little quick comparison for all of these. So I hope you enjoy it, and if you want to get a solid poly bag this year, this is probably the one to get, honestly. What are you looking at? Yeah, what are you looking at? Yeah, I'm seeing you. You ugly butt ugly, looking ugly set, bleh. Oh, you thought you would get off easy, Maple? You thought your pumpkin garden would be so easy, bleh. Oh, Kiki. You're actually pretty chill. You're good. You're good. You could stay there. But Venom Street Bike,